Children, we are going to study about chemical formula of compound and steps involved in writing them. The characteristic of a compound formed by ionic bonds is that its molecule has two parts. These are a cation and an anion, that is a basic radical and an acidic radical. These two parts are oppositely charged. The force of attraction between them constitute the ionic bond. Let us take example of sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate has two ions in it, sodium ion positively charged and sulfate ion negatively charged. Sodium ion is a cation and sulfate ion is anion. Cations are always basic in nature and anions are always acidic in nature. So, in order to write the formula of sodium sulfate, we have to start with the symbols of the radicals. So, sodium ion has symbol Na plus and sulfate ion has symbol SO4 2 minus. We are going to show the charge on the radical also. Then number 2 step, to write the valency below the respective radical. So Na plus carries one positive charge, so whatever charge is present on that radical is its valency. So sodium ion has valency plus 1, sulfate ion has valency 2 because it carries minus 2 charge. Number 3 step, to cross multiply as shown by the arrows the number of the radicals. So we have to multiply by the valency to the radical. So here Na has to be multiplied by the number 2 and sulfate ion has to be multiplied by 1, number 1. And last step is to write down the chemical formula of the compound. So we are going to multiply sodium ion by 2. So the number 2 will come as a subscript on the right side of the Na, and sulfate ion has to be multiplied by number 1, and here number 1 is not shown as a subscript, it is understood that it is present there. So the chemical formula of sodium sulfate is Na2SO4. Let us study one more example, ferric phosphate. So symbols are written in the first step and basic radical is written on the left hand side and acidic radical is written on the right hand side. So Fe3 plus, it is a cation, it is basic in nature, so it is written on the left hand side. Phosphate ion is acidic, it is anion. Number 2, write down the valency below the respective radical. Fe3 plus, it carries 3 charge, so it is its valency. Then phosphate ion carries minus 3 charge, so 3 is the valency of phosphate ion. Number 3 step, cross multiplication. So Fe3 plus ion has to be multiplied by 3 number and phosphate ion has to be multiplied by digit 3. And last step is to write down the chemical formula of the compound. Children, here to the right side of Fe, 3 digit is not written as a subscript, and on the right side of phosphate 3 digit is not written as a subscript. Why? Because the number 3 digit is common to them and it gets cancelled down. So the chemical formula of ferric phosphate is FePO4. Is it clear to you? In order to, if you want to write the digit 3 as a subscript, then you have to write like this: Fe3 and PO4 should be written as a composite radical in one bracket, and to the right side of PO4 you will write subscript 3. But the digit 3 gets cancelled down as it is common to both of them. So number 3 digit gets cancelled, and therefore we will write only FePO4 as a formula of ferric phosphate. Let us study how to write potassium nitrate. number one step, write down the symbol of radical potassium K plus and nitrate NO3 minus. Number one step. Potassium ion, it is a basic radical, positively charged radical, so it is written on the left hand side. Nitrate ion, it is a anion, it is acidic radical, so it is written on the right hand side. Then write down the valency below the respective radical. Potassium ion has valency 1 and nitrate ion has valency 1, 1 each. Then number 3 step, to cross multiply by the arrows the number of radicals. So K plus potassium ion is multiplied by digit 1 and nitrate ion is multiplied by digit 1. So what is the formula of potassium nitrate? KNO3. Here again we have not written one digit as a subscript on the right side of K and NO3 ion. It is understood that one digit is present. So chemical formula of potassium nitrate is KNO3. I think you will be able to write the chemical formula of compound on your own if you practice all these steps. Here is the chart which shows ions and radical. Let us start. We will read out all them. Hydrogen ion H plus, sodium ion Na plus, potassium K plus, silver Ag plus, cuprous Cu plus and cupric Cu2 plus, mercurous Hg plus and mercuric Hg2 plus. Copper, mercury and iron, they all show variable valency. Magnesium Mg2 plus, calcium Ca2 plus, nickel Ni2 plus, cobalt CO2 plus, mercuric Hg2 plus, manganese Mn2 plus, ferrous Fe2 plus, ferric Fe3 plus, stannous Sn2 plus, platinum Pt2 plus. Then aluminium 3 plus, chromium Cr3 plus, Fe3 plus is ferric, gold Au3 plus, stannic Sn4 plus, ammonium NH4 plus. Acidic radicals. Acidic radicals are anions. They carry negative charge. Hydride ion H minus, fluoride F minus, chloride ion Cl minus, bromide Br minus, chloride Cl minus, fluoride F minus. Then iodide I minus, oxide O2 minus, sulfide S2 minus, nitride N3 minus, hydroxide ion OH minus, nitrate NO3 1 minus, nitrite NO2 minus, bicarbonate ion HCO3 1 minus, bisulfate HSO4 1 minus, bisulfite HSO3 1 minus. Permanganate ion MnO4 1 minus, chlorate ClO3 1 minus, bromate BrO3 1 minus, iodate IO3 1 minus. CO3 2 minus is carbonate ion, SO4 2 minus is sulfate ion, SO3 2 minus sulfite ion, CrO4 2 minus chromate ion, Cr2O7 2 minus dichromate ion, PO4 3 minus phosphate ion. So this chart will help you to write the chemical formula of various compounds. Suppose if I say write down the chemical formula of magnesium oxide. If I say write down the chemical formula of magnesium oxide, so you will be able to write first step the symbol of radical. So magnesium has symbol Mg2 plus and oxide has O2 minus. Then next step will be to write the valency below the respective radical. And number 3, cross multiplication. And number 4, write down the chemical formula. You can do the practice of writing chemical formula of various compounds which are given on page number 57 of your science textbook. Page number 57, science textbook. So if you know ions and radicals and their charge, you can easily write down the chemical formula. Here is the memory map which will help you to remember important points. Atomic mass or molecular mass of the substance in gram, and here oxygen is taken as example. So 32 gram of oxygen is the 1 mole of that substance. So molecular mass of oxygen is 32 gram. So it is 1 mole, and 1 mole always contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of particles. So 32 gram of oxygen will contain 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to 23 oxygen molecules. Then bases, they constitute two types of radicals, cationic radical and anionic radical. Cationic radicals are also called as basic radical, and anionic radicals are their hydroxide ion. In bases, hydroxide ion is common, and different bases are due to basic radicals. Bases are distinguished from each other by basic radicals. Acids contain cationic radical H plus and anionic radical as acidic radical. So acids have H plus ion as a common ion, cationic radical, and acids are distinguished from each other due to only acidic radical. That is, anionic radical is going to differ and cationic radical will be same in acids. So similarly in all bases, anionic radical will be common, OH minus, and cationic radical will differ. Radicals are classified further into acidic radical and basic radicals depending on the charge present. Acidic radicals are negatively charged ion. Basic radicals are positively charged ions. Acidic radicals, they are generally formed from non-metals by the addition of electrons. For example, chloride ion, bromide ion, sulfide ion, etc. Exception is permanganate ion. So acidic radicals are formed from non-metal atoms by the addition of electrons. Basic radicals, they are generally formed from metal atoms by the removal of electrons. For example, sodium ion, silver ion, cupric ion, they all are formed by the removal of electron from them. Exception is ammonium ion. Then radicals are again of two types based on the number of constituent species: simple radicals and composite radicals. Simple radicals are monoatomic radicals, for example sodium ion, silver ion, and composite radicals are these radicals are group of atoms carrying charge: ammonium ion NH4 plus, permanganate ion MnO4 1 minus. So this memory map will help you a lot. Draw these charts in your science copy. So children, we have completed lesson number 4 here, measurement of matter. We will see exercise based on this chapter in next video. Thank you.